Hi, Geminis, how are you? That was weird. I was literally thinking the whole time I was shuffling, the whole time I was planning, I'm like, Leo, today I'm doing Leo and Virgo. Today I'm doing Leo and Virgo. Today I'm doing Leo and Virgo. And then right when I clicked camera and it was counting down, it was like, wait, Gemini, Cancer. So I guess I needed to get a message out to you today. All right, Geminis, let's go ahead and get started. I have been shuffling the cards. I am using there's a link below in the description, but I am using the True Black Tarot. And it is an unbelievable, gorgeous deck. It's very thick cards. The designer, the artist, is from Massachusetts, and he personally edged these cards. He personally edged these cards, which is really cool because a lot of readers will get the cards and then you edge them yourself. And he did them, and it's really cool because it doesn't come off on your hands or anything. But anyway, True Black Tarot, very gorgeous tarot deck. That's what we will be using today. I'm surprised a lot of readers in the community haven't used this deck. I haven't seen anybody else use this deck, so I kind of want to get the word out because it's a gorgeous deck. Geminis, let's go ahead and get started. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for supporting the channel, being part of the community. Right, we are doing the card cross as well. And I'm going to pull the camera down so you can see these in a minute. I'd like to do the reading first to you. Bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. So this is perfect for your energy, Geminis. Clarity, precision of thought, precision of thought trajectory, right? So precision of words. This is a card of extremes. So we have the knife. It cuts on both sides. It's very extreme love, extreme hate, extreme positive words, extreme negative words. So what I like about this card, though, is it's I don't know if it's your card, Gemini, but it is an air energy, and that is your realm. Better than most, right? Then we have the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck as well, and I'll hold all these up in a minute. And then we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. So in terms of the bottom of the deck, you're very clear of where you want to go. You have helpers. Okay, there could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that is bringing you messages and you're kind of talking back and forth. Regardless of what they say or do, though, they have the best intentions in mind. But regardless of what they say or do, you already have your mind made up. Okay? And this isn't saying it positive or negatively, but you already know, like, if they want to come in and help, if they want to come and speak to you about it and bounce ideas off you, that's great, but you already are really hell-bent on where you want to go. And then I love this so much. We have the Five of Pentacles reversed. And so what this means is that there's not going to be, whatever this idea is that you have, whatever it is that you're discussing right now, it's a good one. It's not going to leave you broke. It's not going to leave you out in the cold. And personally, you're not going to be left out in the cold because whoever this person is here, they have your back. So really cool energy on the bottom of the deck. Okay, the first card in the Celtic Cross, Nine of Wands. And I always have to look at these closely because I haven't learned them close enough yet. And then the Six of Cups. Okay, Six of Cups crossing the Nine. I want you to see these. Crossing the Nine of Wands. So whatever this idea is that you're doing, whatever this new direction that you're going in and thinking about, mindset change, it's a little daunting to you and you're not 100% sure you're ready to do it, ready to go. But what I love about the Nine of Wands is it doesn't matter. You have fight left in you. There's one more shot. Okay, there's one more shot to try again. You're ready to go. And then we have the Six of Cups here. So again, we have the Page of Cups. You've got a support system. Someone is very much on your side. And then this brings back to you feelings of nostalgia. Now, in a negative light, Geminis, this energy of feeling like a little bombarded, feeling like you want to kind of cower a little bit, but you know you have fight left in you, but you're not sure you want to use that energy, that daunting feeling could bring back feelings of nostalgia in a negative light, kind of bringing back periods of your life where you're like, oh, okay, I've been here, I've done that, I don't want to feel this again. Like there's like this recognition of something from the past, possibly as these feelings are approaching. Okay, so just be aware of that. I'm not saying it has to be the negative way, but it could be for some. So leave your comments below if it is for you so other people know that they're not going through that alone. Okay, what's grounding your energy in March is where now also I want to say too, we're going into Pisces season in March, and it's a mutable energy. You are also a mutable energy. Okay. So there's always this kind of flowing back and forth. Like, okay, that makes them happy. Okay, that makes me happy. Like you're both mutable energies. So you're in a mutable energy. And that's great for bouncing ideas. That's great for kind of trying new things. So it just kind of goes to show. Plus, we also have Saturn in Capricorn. So I don't know where it's the natural 10th house, so natural work house, career development house in the natural natal chart. I don't know where it is for you based on your rising sign. You have to look that up. But with Saturn being home in Capricorn, the work that people have been doing up until this point will start to pay off because Saturn is very happy when he's in Capricorn. He's like karmic retribution. Okay, if you work for it, you will get it. If you don't, you won't. It's that black and white. Okay, so I just wanted to kind of preface this reading with that. Here we have Temperance. So grounding you this month, you're feeling very calm, you're feeling very balanced and at ease. Grounding you is the Nine of Pentacles. So again, we have this newfound feeling of independence. You're not concerned about money. You have a support system. And now this could also indicate that you want to be independent. Okay, so if you're in a relationship, you might be feeling like, oh, I want to have freedom. That could be one aspect of this, but this is just being independent, having money, loving life, being social, being very stable and secure. So this is crowning you. So as you're feeling calm, as you're feeling like you have this big project and you're like, I'm going to do it, but I'm a little nervous to get started, crowning you is the thought of, but then I could have freedom. Then I won't. Then there won't be money issues, which there's not anyway. But then it's like this, I'm doing all of this. I'm going to push through this fear so I can feel this later on. Let's look at your past. Past is the Knight of Swords. Okay? The Knight of Swords was reversed. Past is the Knight of Swords. So good energy. I love that it's reversed because you haven't been coming from any sort of crazy behavior seeking thing. Okay. It's been calm. You've been in your jive. Whoever you're with's been in their jive. If you've not been with anybody, like you're loving your independence. There's no stress or anything placed on anybody. You don't feel like you're being out of sorts in any way. Okay. It's very stable, consistent thought. I love that energy in the recent past. Now, in the recent future, Geminis, Priestess, all-knowing, keeping things to herself as well. So you might be keeping things to yourself. Things might be starting to work out in a way that possibly could be so good that you don't want to talk about it yet, or it's not time to talk about it. So there is this kind of waiting for the big reveal in the near future for you, but very solid. Like you know where you're going is the right place. You're pushing through, and you're not concerned about your current state because that's not causing you any strife. And things are starting to really, really, really work out. Again, we've got Saturn in Capricorn. This is this is the perfect place for Saturn to be. Three of Cups is how you feel about your situation. So you feel very social, very flirty, very out and about, lots of different people, eating, drinking, being merry, reconnecting with friends, connecting with family, going out and about. So this is like heavy, heavy networking, heavy, heavy calling on your people. That's how you feel. So again, okay, if you're wanting to feel your independence, Gemini, and if you're wanting to just do your thing and like whatever, and just really go out there and enjoy yourself and meet people and that they're going to help you get whatever you're trying to get done, this is the time. How other people are viewing you. Oh gosh, the Five of Wands. So other people are viewing you as being a little combative, okay? You know where you're going. You know what you're doing. You like have your mind set, like straight trajectory to what you're doing to reach your goals. And other people are kind of maybe they're supporting you, okay? We know that they're supporting you because we have the Page of Cups. And we know they're supporting you also because we have the Six of Cups. However, they are feeling a little combative because they're a little afraid you're going to leave them in the dust. So there's a great deal of insecurity with the people that are around you based on what you're doing. So that never seems to bother you, Geminis. If they're going to go and be insecure and being like control freakish, then you're just like, have fun being that way. I'm out. Okay. You don't deal with that and you're not going to play those games with them. And so just heads up, this is how they feel. Okay. They might be a little combative. They might be kind of resting into their insecurities and maybe jealousy a little bit, but don't let it get to you. I don't even need to say that because you won't. Hopes and fears are, this is the card of victory. I know it looks like the strength card, but it is the card of victory. It's the Six of Wands. So hoping you will have a victory, fearing you won't. Super easy. And then what is this? Oh, Nine of Swords reversed as your outcome. So again, like you're flying high. You don't need to worry about anything. Those petals. And I like this artist. I mean, all the tarot decks really on the Nine of Swords, they have, well, not all of them. And the Rider-Waite is the woman, but it's like this innocent creature. And that's why it's always represented in something that's white. And it's always some innocent kind of younger creature. And in this one, it's a rabbit. And it has to do, the symbolism has to do with being so hurt because you're so innocent and naive inside. Not you, but the representation of this card, okay? That when somebody does something that is very unethical or immoral, it really bothers the core of this, okay? That's why this hurts so much, because there was such a strong innocence to that being. That's the representation. It's not like just only anxiety and depression and like, it's not like you're being crazy because, you know, somebody did something. No, it's like they did something really wrong and it's really bothering you. Okay? The innocence now is lost and it's like this being is trying to reconcile that. Okay, that's kind of the deeper meaning for this card. Okay, when it's upright. Okay, but it's reversed now, so you don't have any of that. You don't have any of that. I'm going to pull this down. We'll take a look at this. And I still need to figure out, I've always had sound issues. I've always not been able to figure out the correct camera placement. And then it's like I got a new Mac, so like all my lights and cameras don't in, so I had to get these docking stations, and then I had to get splitters. And it's like this nonsense to just get the camera placement right so you guys can see the cards. It's so frustrating. So I know it's not the greatest angle. I know it hasn't been the greatest angle. I'm working on it. It's just like every time I work on it, there's like 10 more things I need to buy to get it to work. And then that doesn't end up working and I have to do it again. So, and I try to have the setups. Like I talk to people that have the setups and they tell me what to do. And then when I do it, it doesn't work. So I'm doing something clearly wrong. So I apologize. It's not the greatest view. I understand that. Okay, I really apologize. We will get there. Stick with me. We'll get there. So you can see that. We'll put this here. That's the outcome. Okay. Hopes and fears. And it's kind of backwards for you, okay? This was the bottom of the deck. Recent past, bottom of the deck. Yeah. We're getting there. See? It will get better, guys. I promise. I need to get one of those bars so the camera can look directly down. That's what I really, anyway. So here and there. So here we are. These beautiful cards. I want to pull a couple clarifiers and then we're going to get into the extended. So let's clarify this. Ooh, you know what we're going to clarify? The High Priestess. And there we go. High Priestess is clarified by the Fool. So we know, you know, that this is something that is new. You also know that it will be successful. And you are not really worried or thinking about any sort of end result at this time. You're just working, right? You're just doing it, and you're with this uninhibited faith that it's going to work out. Pull clarifier on. See, this is really nice, though, because I love this Ace of Swords, and I love the fire around it. I don't know if you can see. And the wreath, because it has to do with wisdom. It has to do with passion. There's an extreme to it, right? Very much an extreme to it. And then, you know, the growth of the roses also in a, you know, fiery color, because there's a lot of passion with this card. A lot of passion with this card. So much passion, in fact, that you've got your people, right? They're supporting you. They want to help you. And so much passion that like money's not even any sort of object or cause for concern. It's like you've been at a standstill for a minute, Geminis, and you like haven't been able to go and do what you want to do or make the moves that you want to make for whatever reason, right? And now all of a sudden the time has opened up, or the scenario has shifted in a way that all of a sudden now's the time where you can go and kind of do what you want to do. And you're ready to go, like you've been thinking about it for a while. That's why it's so extreme. That's why it's so clear, because you already had the pathway worked out. The Six of Cups. So beautiful. And I love that too. If you look, there's like candy, and all the cups are filled with candy. That's why there's a sweetness to it. And then you've got all these paper notes. It's like kind of love notes in grade school. And back to that innocence. But isn't that funny that it's crossing this? You know what I also think it's telling you? It's crossing this Nine of Wands, because the Nine of Wands is a fabulous energy. It's like, I'm gonna fight till the end. Like, I've got this. Like it's the energy where there's one more shot, and then it all clears up, right? One more try. It's like, what is that theory or that story, 3 feet from gold, where you at the point where a lot of people give up with whatever they're doing. That point is where, if they were to just keep going 3 more feet or 3 more conversations, right, or 3 more attempts, they would have struck gold. Called the 3 feet from gold theory. You have that in you, and it's bringing back a lot of interesting feelings for you. You're getting your fight back, sitting well with you, which I think is more of the message than what I said before, where like those are feeling negative, bringing back negative, having a negative connotation, right? I feel like it's more about you're feeling like you're getting your life back in order, your energy's back. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense that you'd want to go out and be very social with this Three of Cups. And, too, I'm going to say this, because if you're looking at this to be like a love reading, then yes, okay, Three of Cups, third party relationship, it would make sense that the other people would feel like there's why they would be jealous and probably a little bit controlling and defensive. Okay, so watch out for that if they're being like that. I didn't pick up on anything else really love related in this, especially with this Nine of Pentacles. I mean, you're really wanting to do the single thing. So if there is somebody in your life that's being controlling, that's being jealous, that's being very defensive and frankly really immature, frankly, I mean, let's be honest, it's because they're either fearing that you're going to go out and have a third party relationship, or you are and they're finding that out. Okay, but that's for like hopefully none of you. I really feel like this is much more work related. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and get down to the extended. I'm going to pull a bunch of clarifiers. That link's below. Again, this is the True Black Tarot. Thank you so much. I'm also going to start doing weekly readings, so I'm excited to be back. I've got to fix the lighting situation a little bit, and the camera situation, but regardless, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I did change my name. I was Shooting Stars Tarot. I used to get thousands and thousands of views on the channel. I mean, and all of a sudden, and I wasn't the most consistent with reading, so I know that impacted it. I'm admitting that. But I also think that when it was last year sometime when YouTube switched up their algorithm or re-indexed, and I think because I had the word shooting in a title, I got re-indexed so low that I would get like a couple hundred views when I used to get thousands. So that's, aside from me being somewhat inconsistent with readings, I don't think that would have impacted it as much, as because I was still posting them. They were just not as frequently or not as on the set schedule. I don't think that would have impacted it as much as when they re-indexed. It was like right when they re-indexed, I went from thousands to like 100 views. It was really crazy. I didn't change anything with tagging or anything. So anyway, that's why I changed the name. I'm trying it. We'll see. I'm also going to be more consistent. We'll see. I don't know if it's going to shift anything. All right. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you so much for being here. Talk to you soon. Bye.